mini apps, quick stream once a week where we talk through interesting new developments and apps in the Farcaster mini app ecosystem. I'm here with Linda today. Hey, Linda.
Hello.
And we might or might not have folks from the Noice team joining us today. We'll see if they stop in, but if not, we'll have them on next week. Yeah, a few news items this week. Should we jump into it?
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, item number one from me is WebAuth. I think we discussed this a little bit last week, but I am excited about this and want to continue getting the word out there that this is a new capability in mini apps and possible if you're a mini app builder. So you probably noticed if you have used mini apps on web at all extensively, you'll get this this pop-up. Okay, not on that one, but I'm sure you've seen it before. You get prompted to sign in on your mobile app when you're logging into a mini app. But we've done some protocol work under the hood that is enabling web logins now. So you can set what's called an auth address and basically log in from a delegated wallet on the web, which provides a really nice auth experience. MiniWord is a good example of this, where just like on the mobile app, you're just automatically logged in a mini app on web. So I know there are a lot of folks who despise that little pop-up. It's a huge point of friction for a lot of devs and users, and it's possible to start building apps that no longer use that pop-up.
Yep.
So
updated, and if you have questions, feel free to ping us, and we can help.
Yep. Yeah, I want to share a guide here too. So if you look at this thread, you can find a resource in here on implementation. So we've written this guide for devs. If you're building a mini app, there are guidelines in here for what you need to do to get updated. And this will be a process that will probably take the next few weeks before these all go away for good, depending on how your app is designed. If you're using a third-party provider like Privy or Dynamic, which a lot of people are using for auth, you probably need to wait for that provider to update. So check in with them. I know Privy is working on this. I know other folks are hard at work behind the scenes to get this updated. If you're using our packages and doing your own verification, you're all good to go. Yeah, and then the final thing in here is quick auth, which is another sort of new capability in the mini app SDK that builds on top of this. So it's kind of another layer of auth. This uses JWT authentication, and we hope this is like a much quicker, nicer way to do web auth into a mini app. And so there's a whole guide to this in the mini app docs. You can read through this. Additionally, an implementation guide in here for how you can verify those those JWTs and get set up and start using this in your mini apps. Cool. Okay, right off the bat, that was like a lot of technical content, but the core point here is that this is available, and you can start using it today to really simplify the login process for many apps. So please go check this out. If you have questions, reach out to me or Tony on Farcaster. Item number two, more SDK stuff, so more new capabilities for mini apps. You can see a little video here from Daniel who shipped this, but yeah, we now have the ability to go view a cast as an SDK action within the Farcaster mini app SDK. So updates the latest SDK, and you can now use this to just go view a cast directly within an app. And third one, okay, dev heavy content this week, but third one here is back navigation in mini apps. So new proposal here for native back button control. This has been a request from a lot of mini app builders, especially if they have kind of multi-page apps. There's not really a great way to go back, which is a common use case in web browsing experiences. So proposal here for building in the ability to tap a back button and navigate. This is one of those proposals that is kind of we're actively thinking about how to implement this and what different apps need and how to design this feature. So please go check out this discussion on the repo and contribute if you have questions or suggestions.
I'm very excited for this one because I've gotten confused of like how to get out of something many times. So yeah, this is good.
Yeah, this will be good. Cool. Yeah. Anything else to cover on news?
No. Yeah. I want to get into the mini apps.
Into the demos. Okay. Yeah. Let's do it. All right. Let's switch screens. What do we have up first?
Maybe Pokemon.
Okay. Yep.
So while you're pulling that up, yeah, Pokemon is like Pokemon and crypto. So you can mint these little on-chain monsters, and they have all these cute little attributes. They're making one for Farcaster as well.
Oh, amazing.
And so you can mint these little monsters and it'll follow you around. And they've built this like entire world where you can like play it just like Pokemon. And so you can discover like little loot boxes and you can walk around, you can battle your monsters. I think it's just like so incredibly well done. And they have free mints for some of the monsters. So you don't have to pay anything to actually start getting started. But they also have like custom ones. Like if you belong to like the degen community and you really want like a degen monster, like they have custom ones for that too. So I really like the experience here, and I wish we could have music play because it's also like the music's really cool too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing here. I'm opening loot boxes. I bought keys. Let's see what's in here.
I was gonna say, do you want to mint a monster?
Yeah, I do.
Ones. Okay, so if you go back.
Yep. Whoa. Okay.
Whoa! Look at
Oh, amazing. Look, I'm getting stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, so
that's really cool.
All your inbox, and these are like things you can use in the game. And then if you go back to like the bottom panel, we need to mint the monsters.
Okay, let's do that.
So if you go to the
down here.
Tokimon. Oh yeah, mint. Yep.
Whoop.
Oh.
There we go.
Okay. You can do a free one, and then you can see they have like Kawaii, Degen, and a bunch of other different types.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so we could do a free one.
All right, I'll mint my free one.
Yeah. And it's really cute because now once you mint it, this is like your, Pokemon equivalent, like your Charmander, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, and it'll follow you around in the game.
Oh, cool. Oh, wait, so did I? Oh, so I just picked picked my Charmander or Bulbasaur.
Sorry.
It's a big decision.
I should have prefaced that.
It's okay.
I mean, oh my gosh, that's a cool one.
I got a little Mog Fox. Okay, cool.
Yeah. And so now if you go back to the game, adventure, you can it should follow you around. See?
Oh yeah, there's my little guy. Okay, all right. So can I go out into the world and like catch something here?
And it follows you, and that's your little this is your Pikachu equivalent, I guess.
Amazing.
Yeah, so just super well done. I'm a huge fan of this, and they have like all kinds of little activities, and just check it out.
Awesome. I love the multiplayer aspect of this too. It's like something that I think we're seeing a little bit more of, but like still underexplored in mini apps, right? Are these kind of like simultaneous presence kind of apps, right? Where you could like gather, right? Where you could hang out like with other people kind of live. I think that's a really cool idea, especially with the social aspect. Yes. Okay, this is cool. I just want to keep playing. Can I walk through the tall grass to try to catch something? Sure, how deep are you in this? Is this like yeah? Let's see.
It's cutting out a little bit for me with your audio, but what happens if you hit capture at the bottom?
Oh yeah, let's try this. Ruins passes. Wow.
Okay. Yeah.
So okay, let's explore.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. So definitely
cool.
Check it out. It's
Tokimon.
one of the featured mini apps this week, so you can easily access from the mini app page. And then, do you want to do maybe duels, or are we doing Noice as well?
We can take a quick look at Noice. Yeah, let's take a closer look when the team comes on. But yeah, we can take a quick look at this.
Cool.
So
go through it.
Yeah, so Noice is another kind of new take on micropayments and tipping. We've looked at tipping in the past, and Noice is another take on this, where basically follows your Farcaster activity programmatically and lets you make micropayments, sort of programmable micropayments based on your Farcaster activity. They've added a few cool features on top of the existing programmatic tipping functionality. So one thing I really like in here is this leaderboard, right, where you can see your own casts, like what was tipped by others, and like what tokens you've earned from others.
That was a banger.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. As well as kind of your balance of payments, right? You're tipping out and earning stats.
And I like that you can tip in other tokens too. So like people who are really into like one community, they can tip out if it's non-USDC as well. So
yeah. Oh wow, this is like this is really imbalanced. I was noticing for the first few days, these were like really evenly matched, which felt good. It was like, I think it was very reciprocal kind of thing to it. But yeah, I think this is the other big development in the last few days is that it's now possible to tip in other types of tokens, right? So these have been all USDC micropayments to start, but I think you can now configure this. I don't know if that's rolled out to everyone yet, but you can configure it to tip other tokens, which is a really interesting way to distribute tokens out to folks on the network. So yeah, here's mine's configured with various amounts for various activities, and you can kind of programmatically set all of this.
What's the token dropdown? I think they
yeah, let's try
from
this.
there. Okay,
so yeah, here we go. Here's everything in my wallet. Cool.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, I love it. Yeah, definitely check it out. I think it's like a very magical moment too when people are just like receiving funds into their wallet for interacting with others and for posting good content. And so you can see in the activity feed. Like
yeah, you can see like
there's tip into. Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's been really amazing to watch the iteration and the evolution of these kind of social tipping apps. And yeah, I remember way back when we introduced cast actions, thinking like, oh, this would be a great way to kind of evolve the degen tipping model, right, towards towards cast actions. But and just seeing how people have built upon these ideas of like social distribution, kind of you have some token, you want to get it out there into the world and get attention to it, and kind of doing that through all the programmatic actions that are in the Farcaster feed is really cool. So yeah, lots of interesting design space in terms of these tipping ads, and speedrunning new and interesting ideas here every day.
Yeah, and like cool. Really showcases micropayments too. So that's like another thing. It's just like this stuff isn't possible in so many other platforms. So I'm a huge fan.
Totally. Oh, here are my Tokimon things. I got a Bud Light.
That's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
I didn't even see that before. That's amazing. Wow. Okay. Dash we can do as well. Yeah.
Yeah. By the way, we have this nice new featured app carousel.
That's true. Yes. So Dash is like TikTok for Farcaster. So you can browse it just like you. What is going on? You can browse it like you would just like a TikTok feed. Unfortunately, we don't have audio, but and this is like iPhone mirroring, so the scroll might be like a little.
Yeah, I don't think I can scroll in here. Yeah.
Oh, so sad. But you maybe go to this person's profile or something, or
yeah, let's try. We can try web now too.
Okay. So yeah, I think they've just done a really good job of like video content discovery, since I don't think we have like ability to filter for that within the Farcaster app now. So it's nice just being able to like endlessly scroll and see videos and mirror that TikTok experience. Oh my gosh, you have so many mini apps.
I know. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Oh yeah, I scroll. Okay, you scroll with the scroll wheel in here. But yeah, here we go. So yeah, if you want the vertical video, TikTok style scrolling feed, yeah, it's great. I love how simple it is, right?
Yep.
And oh yeah, I love this too, right? Like just that's interstitial fine. Every few. Yeah, share it or add the app. Here we go.
Yeah, and so if this is this actually mirrors like the Farcaster, like you're commenting on Farcaster, so it's like cool because you have these primitives like, oh, if you like it, you can actually use Noice to like tip people every time you're liking their video feed. So I just love how all these like primitives are coming together.
Cool. All right, back to mobile.
So I think duels, because I know that you did endowment last. I believe you guys did it last time.
Yeah, I think we covered endowment last time, but check that out as well. Yeah, duels.
Duels is really cool. It's really fun where you can kind of predict like what artwork is going to win, and so maybe we can pick one of the featured duels. And so the idea is that you're betting on the artwork and which one's going to have the most bets of like what's the more popular artwork. And it's fun because you get to see just discover new art, and then also these are all different artists, and then you can earn money for placing a bet.
Yeah, I really like this one. Folks would probably use Ponder, which kind of introduced this idea of social predictions and polls. And this is like that idea applied to art and aesthetics, which I think is kind of neat, right? So it's like we're trying to pick the one that we think, yeah, we'll get the most votes in each of these. Okay, let's do these. Ooh, what do we think here? I think these
Ooh, the right.
faces. Yeah. Yeah, and again, I love that it's like this low stakes payment, right? You can do 10 cents or 20 cents at a time. And if your guesses are right, you get a
I
little
also
return
like
on that
at the
bet.
bottom
Yeah.
you have like you can see who else is voting in the like social graph. So that's always fun to incorporate. Ooh, that's a hard one, but the right one.
Yeah, what do you think? You think so? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I've done okay on these so far.
You're such a tastemaker, curator.
I don't know. Yeah, if it's got a cat in it, I always vote for it. If it's like,
Oh yeah. That's a good strat always on the internet.
Okay, I'll cast one of these. Why not? It's asking me. Okay, last bet.
Ooh, it's a hard one.
I think I'm going right.
Okay. So I feel like you're gonna win or like win money because like you picked well.
We'll see.
And it's cool because
I guess we're signaling what I voted for, so maybe.
Awesome.
Yeah. Cool. Okay, yeah, rankings and stuff, results. So here we go. We can actually see maybe how I've done in here.
Oh yeah, can I see your past ones? So...
Yeah, let's see. Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Oh, right, wrong, right, right.
Okay.
Right,
So
wrong,
basically
wrong.
50-50.
Yeah, okay, I might be 50-50. All right, yeah. Not allowed to brag. Cool.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, so check out Duels. It's a fun experience. And then I think it was yours, right?
Yeah, so Rodeo, I'm super excited about. Along similar lines, like love to see more art and visual content in the feed. Folks have probably used Rodeo outside of Farcaster, I suspect. Like, they seeded their social graph using Farcaster identity back when they launched, but they built a really nice mini app as well that brings it right into the Farcaster feed, which is really cool. So you get pretty much the whole Rodeo in-app experience right inside Farcaster. You can pop it up here and yeah, browse, see what folks are doing in here and collect. Things I really liked about this, like, were number one, using your Farcaster identity. Like, it was like seamless across both apps, which was awesome. So I log in with my Farcaster account and it like linked up with my Rodeo profile and vice versa, right? So I have my identity from Farcaster that follows me across both of these apps. And they have a really nice in-app embedded wallet as well. Like, I think this is a great example of how you can do, there can be like questions or tensions sometimes between like, do I build my app using an embedded wallet of my own or using the Farcaster connected wallet? And this had a really great funding flow which I think makes sense for the Rodeo use case, for funding your Rodeo wallet out of your Farcaster wallet and kind of getting you onboarded into the app really, really quickly. So yeah, that feels great, and it's great to have that kind of seamless connection between the two working together, right? And so, yeah, just a great example of this, and then really good usage of the of sharing out into the feed as well, right? So I can share this. Here we go. We'll get an embed.
Oh.
So I'm sure folks will start. Let's go find it. Yeah, start seeing these out there in their Farcaster feeds.
That's awesome.
So yeah, congrats to Rodeo. Awesome work. I'm super excited to see this one launch, and great example of like some really good UI patterns for building mini apps. Cool. I think that's it for our demos this week. Yeah, hopefully we'll get.
Hello. Oh wow.
Oh,
Hi.
wow. All right.
I just came to say hi, but then I really am in a area where network connect is incredibly
It's all
low,
good.
and I have to
Yeah.
rush here for an emergency. It's been a night and a half. I'm incredibly
Yeah.
sorry. I think I just hopped on to just convey my apologies for me not being able to be here on the right time. I couldn't even drop a text. I couldn't even drop a text. And this is not even my phone. Like I've just gotten somebody else's phone to like be able to do this.
That's dedication. It's all good. We'll do it. We'll do it next week. Yeah, and I'm sure you'll have new features and stuff by then. So yeah, we'll
But yeah, I
have plenty of time.
appreciate it. I'm incredibly sorry again, and I'll see you all next week. Okay.
Awesome. Cool.
Have a
See you
good
next time.
See you.
Yeah. Thanks. All right. Well, with that, I guess we're done too. But
All right.
thanks
Sounds good.
everyone.
Thank you.
See you next week. Bye.
Bye.